everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, and today I'm going to be reacting to Hellsing Season 1, Episode 11, Transcend Force. So recap on last episode, we got a backstory on how Integra and Alucard met. So apparently, Integra's dad passed away. He made Integra head of the entire Hellsing organization, but the uncle was not having it. He thought that he should have it, and basically he tried to have Integra killed. Luckily, the last thing that Integra's father said to her was that if you find yourself in trouble and everybody close to you is pretty much becoming your enemy, go to this room in the dungeon pretty much and you'll find what you should be looking for. And that thing turned out to be Alucard. And apparently he was there for 20 years, apparently. He was like a freaking corpse. And ever since then, he's been by Integra's side. So we saw the backstory between those two during Integra's surgery after she stabbed herself and got stabbed by another vampire. So this episode, I'm pretty much expecting to pick up where we left off before we got the backstory of them. We're probably going to see Integra recover from those 2 stab wounds in her surgery, and that's pretty much it. I don't know where we're going to go from this. I don't know if Anderson's going to return in this episode. Maybe he'll come back in the next episode, and I don't know what we're going to do about Incognito, I think his name is, if I remember correctly. I'm still not 100% sure if that's his actual name or if that's just what they're calling him. And for the record, when I watch these episodes for the first time, I miss 83% of everything that is happening. It takes me a couple rewatches to put the dots together, but trust me, I end up picking up everything out eventually. All right, without further ado, this is going to be Hellsing Episode 11, Transcend Force. Let's go. Who's that? Who's she? Does she know who they are? Okay, she's obviously
Why?
she's obviously dreaming.
Please just stop it!
You and I are the same, Sarah.
So he knows who she is.
We're both the same.
So she is dreaming. Yeah, I was like, that's a weird thing to happen in real life.
Master.
She's in a wheelchair. I'm kind of surprised she's not, resting from the surgery. I'm also not surprised. I'm surprised and not surprised. Who is this and what's going on?
A girls' dormitory in Cambridge was attacked 38 hours ago. Some of the victims were drained of blood, while others were just horribly mutilated and killed.
Damn.
The attacker's decision was based upon whether the girls had a sexual history or not. It seems the freaks are trying to increase their power.
How many attackers?
We don't have an official report yet, but the witness accounts place the attacker's number at around 60 men.
Damn.
The evidence is clear. I'm afraid Parker's SAS unit has been turned into freaks.
Oh, that's
the
guy.
ghouls, they changed the entire unit into freaks.
That's the guy in Ceres's dreams.
I have a report stating that the weaponry used at the recent Trafalgar Square attack matches the equipment Parker's SAS people were using. Because we're still concerned about your health, a roundtable conference in Westminster is being called without you. They'll be discussing what sort of steps are to be taken in retaliation to this attack on Great Britain.
There's no need for a roundtable conference on this, Walter.
Uh-huh.
It seems that Her Majesty has a plan.
She could be out in the daylight? I don't think she's that kind of vampire. I think she can still walk around daytime. Ooh, she's having hallucinations now. This guy obviously has some sort of connection to her. There's no way he's just
Victoria.
popping
Are
in
you
her
all right?
dreams and her
Yes, sir.
sight.
I'm here to tell you
For no
you're
reason.
being transferred.
What?
Stand at attention when receiving an order.
Sir,
I hereby discharge Ceres Victoria from her duties in the Hellsing First Action Unit. I am reassigning you to information retrieval.
Oh, she's gonna be in the field?
We're in the process of replacing almost our entire membership with new recruits.
Yeah.
Your presence affects the morale of the new members.
I understand.
Okay, so she's not being fired.
Senior Officer Victoria accepts the assignment.
Is she gonna be put out in the field and, like, basically be a scout?
Remember that even if you're working in a different unit, you're still an officer of Hellsing. Show some pride.
Or is she just gonna be completely separate now in a different unit? Because I thought she was just gonna be sent out to get information,
was apparently
like,
the intended
undercover.
target in the recent bombing of Trafalgar Square. Buckingham Palace has been put on alert, and the Queen's annual Maundy ceremony set for tomorrow has been cancelled. Scotland Yard is on the lookout for a terrorist group they believe is still somewhere in the City of London.
A royal order.
She can stand? I don't think she should be standing after a stab wound injury. Okay, at least she has a cane, but still.
Humans are so easily manipulated. Don't you agree? I've been wanting to ask you something.
Go on.
Have you ever thought about asking me to drink your blood? Have you ever thought about mixing your blood with mine? About becoming more than you are?
Why don't you just read my thoughts?
I have. I just really want to hear it from you.
She would make a badass vampire. Is you gonna answer?
You are strong for a human.
Is she
But
not gonna
the enemy
answer?
we will be confronting next is unlike any.
I've received orders from Her Majesty.
Answer the question, though!
As head of the Hellsing family, it's the first time I've been given this honor.
I remember your father performing
It's probably a
the same
yes.
ceremony.
She just doesn't want to say it.
The timing is bad. It's too much for you right now.
Which is why I have to attend.
I know.
Girl, you should be
My
resting.
contract hasn't changed since your father. I belong, as always, to you and your family.
The ceremony is tomorrow.
But answer it, though. What's he doing in the dungeon?
Don't you want a taste of my blood before you leave?
She thought about it.
Representatives have been meeting in Westminster today to discuss the emergency measures put in place. One moment. Just in, we've received news that the Queen has left the palace under heavy security.
Queen?
The Maundy ceremony that was until now cancelled will be taking
I wonder
place
if
at
they're
the
gonna use
Tower of
Queen
London.
Elizabeth.
Not only is the choice of venue highly
they're just gonna
unusual,
make up
but the
their own.
decision to have the ceremony under this immediate terrorist threat raises questions as well. It is official then. The Queen is preparing to have the ceremony in the Tower of London. Press and spectators are prohibited from attending.
Please, Sir Integra, you really should be resting.
Just flat out ignores him.
Well, should I call the car and have them take you to the tower?
Actually, I wasn't planning on leaving the house, Walter.
What?
The Hellsing family is an ordained order. After consulting with the Queen, she agreed that it would be appropriate to hold the ceremony here. Does that suit you?
Then Her Majesty is on her way here right now?
Is she gonna go visit that guy?
Hello? This is Ceres Victoria. Remember? I visited you before.
Oh, it's the,
I'm not here on business.
the little girl. The girl
I need
vampire.
to talk to someone. Helena.
I think, or it's the guy. Okay. That's not how a door works. Is she even in there, or is she dead?
Helena?
Helena, that's her name, I forgot it.
Who's there?
Not her, probably.
Oh.
Okay, just cuts to...
Sir Integra,
Yes, Ferguson.
there's something happening at the Tower of London.
What's wrong?
I don't have the details yet, but we've received a report from an agent. They're under a freak attack.
Looks like the greedy little bastards took the bait. The tower is the final resting place for many threats to the crown. Go and spill vampire blood in the name of Henry VI.
And the security here?
The Secret Service will handle it. Our enemy is a trained division of SAS troops. Use all available personnel. I'm leaving you in charge. May God and Her Majesty be with you. Amen.
Amen.
Is it the, incognito dude? Yeah.
Your blood is of Alucard's blood. Still, you are powerless.
He ate her. I knew she was gonna be like dead or something, yeah.
How could you?
So earlier in the episode, we were finding out that all of these girls are being like killed by all of these men. And then now they're throwing Incognito into him. I gotta come up with a nickname for him. Like, that's like a really weird name to call him. And now that we find out that he ate Helena, what I'm wondering is he's most likely behind all of this. So I wonder if he is like influencing all these guys to do his dirty work. I don't know. I'm kind of just like spitballing my predictions right now because usually my predictions are very far off because I do not pick up all the details in one like shot. I thought Ceres was going to run into that guy that she keeps seeing in her dreams and hallucinating about. We still don't know who he is or how he's connected to Ceres in any way, shape, or form. I think they knew each other like before they became vampires because he's obviously a vampire too, or at least in her dreams he was. I'm going to call that guy Red Eye instead of Incognito because Incognito is a very long name to call him. So I'm just going to refer to him as Red Eye. I wonder if Red Eye is going to have an influence on Ceres now that they're coming face to face. And I don't think she's ever come face to face with him before, as far as I can remember. She hasn't. And I wonder if she's going to like become one of these evil vampires killing people under his influence or trance or whatever you call it. Yeah, he's got one giant red eye.
You damn monster!
That's not gonna do anything. What is he leaking? Is that his blood? Oh. What is she up to?
Do you feel regret for not drinking blood and becoming stronger?
Never, you filth.
Do you wish you had stayed mortal? It's your only regret that you allowed Alucard's filthy blood into your body.
Oh, so that's how it works. So vampire's blood has to be in a human's blood or a human's body in order to become a vampire. So that's how it works. I thought they had like some like sort of venom that changed you.
What?
Or I can call him Diamond Head. Oh, there he is. Or she is. Is that her ghost? Yeah. No, I'll call him Diamond Head. It's easier.
Helena!
Stop it!
Even though it's not a diamond, but it looks like a diamond. Not really. I'm surprised he hasn't killed Ceres yet. Is she coming out of him? No, she's not coming out of him. Is she part of him now? Like she like
Here in
morphed?
this holy place of Helladon, as a royal arch of Enoch, I offer prayer for our country.
Such a stalker. Oh. Ah, yeah. She was in him. She was still alive when she was in him. And he just, like, cut her. Oh my god.
Ceres,
Is she still alive?
Helena.
please don't cry, Ceres.
This girl is, like, immortal.
Helena.
Even with we supposed immortal creatures, when our bodies and souls are torn asunder, Then our essences are freed and allowed to wander the heavens. Be a loyal and worthy companion to your master Alucard. Destroy the creature from the Dark Continent.
Yes.
He is like Alucard, in that he is also being kept by human masters. His actions are serving human desires.
So who's his master?
You have to hurry. Your compatriots are walking into a most clever trap. Please leave me. My body will soon be gone.
Heckman! The targets are not ghouls. The targets are freaks. You'll note that they're wearing SAS gear. Even so, they're still vampires. Make sure your men know to shoot for the head and chest.
So ghouls are the mindless ones, like zombie-looking ones, and the freaks are the
especially in the middle of the town.
conscious ones.
Remember, lad, both God and Her Majesty is with us.
Amen.
Everybody, do you copy? It's a trap!
There has been an explosion at the Tower of London. We still don't know what's going on inside. One of England's time-honored ceremonies has been halted with an act of violence. What motivated this brash act of terrorism? From the street, we can hear the sound of heavy gunfire
I wonder if
coming
it's
from
gonna happen
inside,
again.
and
I
plumes of
wonder
smoke can be seen from all over London.
if all those new troops are gonna become ghouls. Alright, is this the queen? Because Saris knows it's a trap. It's done by Diamond Head. I gotta get used to calling that guy Diamond
What's
Head.
going on down there? Explain yourself. We're supposed to work secretly. What are you doing? Then what is the situation?
We're traitors staging an attack on Her Majesty.
Are they after the queen?
Alucard!
Your queen will not be coming.
What did you say? What are you doing?
You're going to have to keep yourself out of trouble for a while. I'm going out to have a bit of fun.
Alucard!
Santegra!
We've just received word on the terrorist group attacking the tower. These are private soldiers in the employ of the Hellsing organization.
Idiots. This cannot be happening.
Okay, so the final nickname that I'm going to call that guy is E.T. Because he kind of looks like an alien. I'm not sure really what he is, but that's my final nickname for him is E.T. Because Incognito is a lot. So E.T. is pretty much like another Alucard. He obviously has like vampire powers, and he can obviously manipulate minds, apparently. And he has a human master, so he's not the one behind all of this, apparently. He's just doing what he's told by his human master, but who is that human master? That is the thing that is throwing me off, pretty much, because we have not been introduced to any, like, villain human at all. The only villains that we've been introduced so far are the Valentine brothers, Alexander Anderson and his organization, and now E.T. Those are the ones off the top of my head that I can think of that are the actual, like, villains, but the Valentine brothers are dead. We just saw Anderson a couple episodes ago, and I don't think he's going to show up in, at least for not this coming episode. Maybe the last episode we'll see his final appearance. This is all leading up to something really big. Like, this guy is making some serious moves, and he's setting up everybody to just basically die. And he's pretty much in control of everything. What I think that's going to happen in the next episode is Saris is going to be put under some sort of like influence or trance to the point where she's going to change sides and actually fight the Hellsing organization. And Alucard's obviously going to go toe-to-toe with this guy. There's got to be some sort of showdown going on. And I feel like someone is going to get sacrificed. I feel like Integra is going to get sacrificed because I remember in the beginning of the episode, this is the one detail I did catch on. They're looking for, I think they said they're pretty much looking for virgins, pretty much. Because when they were going through all of the girls that were being killed, they were looking for sexual history. So I think they're looking for virgin girls. And I'm pretty sure Integra's a virgin. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think she's gonna get sacrificed in some sort of way, because I think they need like virgin blood or something, or like just like a virgin sacrifice or something to make something happen that's really, really bad. So that is my prediction for next episode. If you guys are enjoying this series so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future reactions. I have 2 episodes left of this series, and then the next series, I'm probably gonna do a different series other than Hellsing Ultimate, because I did not realize that Hellsing Ultimate episodes were 40 minutes long. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I most likely will probably react to Hellsing Ultimate the same way I've been doing this, or I'm going to react to a completely different series. I'm not sure which I'm going to do yet, but we'll see. So new reaction videos are going to come up every Monday and Friday, noon Eastern time. All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.